The Supreme Court upholds the law that was passed by Congress in a bipartisan manner, signed into law by Joe Biden last April, to find a new buyer within 270 days. The Supreme Court has now ruled that that law stands. What happens to the app, however, is a wide open question.
Now, am I surprised that the Supreme Court decided to uphold the TikTok ban on force of sale? No. Because as we know about the corrupt U.S. government and the old retirement home that is Congress, they constantly flip-flop on everything. These people are the most hypocritical, manipulative group of old senior citizens fucks I have ever seen in my entire life. They first unanimously passed the TikTok law. And now all of a sudden, they were the ones trying to stop the ban from happening. Remember, last year, the TikTok ban passed through the House 352 votes to 52. It passed in the Senate 79 to 18. Senator Markey, who was the one who tried to introduce this bill to the Senate floor to delay the TikTok ban for 270 days, that is 9 months. He was the senator who voted in favor of the app to be banned in the first place. Joe Biden is the one who signed the bill into law, banning TikTok or forcing it to be sold. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to enforce the TikTok ban. He's going to leave that up to Donald Trump when he gets inaugurated in the next coming days. Are you fucking kidding me? The Supreme Court would not have to upheld the TikTok ban or law if they never passed the ban in the first place. If they didn't put legislation in place to pass the TikTok ban. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Again, government, our United States government, does not want people to be happy, to learn new things, and to make money. They want to keep you poor. They want to keep you miserable as fuck for the rest of your life. And it just goes to show you. And the Supreme Court uphold of the TikTok ban is just going to make Trump look better, because Trump has said multiple times he is going to do everything he can to keep TikTok. He does not want a TikTok ban. He is opposed of a TikTok ban, completely changing his tune from his first time when he was in office, because he was the one who wanted TikTok to be banned in the first place. Now all of a sudden he wants to keep it in place because that helped him win the election. Now what can Donald Trump do? Can he work with Congress to pass a new law to keep TikTok or delay the ban until they find another U.S. buyer? Maybe. Can Donald Trump put an executive order to stop the ban from happening? Maybe. But he is all in support of keeping TikTok here in the United States on a permanent basis. Not to mention the TikTok CEO will be in attendance at his inauguration on Monday. But the Supreme Court would not have had to uphold this TikTok ban if it never got signed into law into the first place. So they're keeping this ban into law. Trump is going to come in, work with them and say, hey, let's keep TikTok here in the United States. Going to sign some type of executive order or have, Congress draft up a new bill. It's going to pass in the House. It's going to pass in the Senate. He'll sign it off. Boom, TikTok is here to stay. But they would not have to go through this in the first fucking place if they never passed a bill last year to ban TikTok. It goes to show you that Congress, the government, is more focused on banning a fucking social media app that people genuinely enjoy, that people gain new valuable information off, and that people make money off, because the economy is so damn fucking ridiculous that you need to work 3 or 4 jobs just to keep a roof over your fucking head. They would rather ban a social media app than prioritize school shootings, inflation, illegal immigration, that's a real national security threat, a broken down infrastructure, unnecessary taxes that people are paying, a broken down school system, crime, price gouging, and all the other bullshit that everyday Americans have to deal with, just to name a few. They'd rather put all that to the side, not touch it, not focus on it, and say we need to focus on this app because it's a national security threat to the American citizens, because TikTok is stealing people's information. Then what the fuck is YouTube? What the fuck is Snapchat? What the fuck is Instagram? Facebook? They steal people's information every single day. Any website that you have to go on and you have to put your first and last name, they're stealing your information. But the fact that it's China, it's a Chinese government, it's another country and not the United States stealing people's information, now all of a sudden it's a problem. When 2/3 of Congress are on TikTok, 2/3 of Congress have TikTok accounts. Not to mention, for the congressmen, for the politicians who voted in favor of the TikTok ban in the first place, go check out how much stock that they have in Meta. Go on opensecrets.org and check out how much stock they have in Meta. Goes back to another theory out there that Mark Zuckerberg is the one behind the TikTok ban. Politicking these politicians to ban TikTok because it's hurting its business. It's hurting Facebook. It's hurting Instagram. Because why? Nobody uses Facebook anymore and Instagram is unusable. Instagram algorithm is complete shit. Instagram steals every other social media platform idea. They stole Reels from TikTok. They stole stories from Snapchat. Nobody uses Instagram anymore. Nobody uses Meta. Meta stocks have been going down rapidly. So what did Mark Zuckerberg do? Go to Congress. Hey guys, can you please ban TikTok? My stock is hurt. I'm losing my billions of dollars worth of net worth. Okay, fine. Because they also have a couple $100,000 of stocks in Meta too. So it's hurting their pockets. And they want people to go back on Facebook and Instagram with all those ridiculous bullshit fake ass fact checkers on there, which is not real. All their fact checking is biased bullshit information, and to control what you post on there, it's 100% censorship and control. TikTok has, some type of censorship too, but you could get away with posting more on TikTok than you can Instagram and Facebook. But they're more worried about a fucking app than fixing real life issues for the American people. And there's been rumors out there that, Elon Musk would be interested in buying TikTok just to keep the free speech, because he bought Twitter, turned it into X, and it's become a free speech platform. Not to mention, it's become another trustworthy news platform, because people get a lot of their news from X. Since the mainstream news has shown continuously to a lot of people every chance that they could get. Mr. Beast has even floated the idea of buying TikTok. He even said it on X. He wants to buy TikTok to keep in the United States. He, gathered up a group of billionaires. They want to buy TikTok to keep it in the United States. But the TikTok CEO says no. He would rather shut down and cease all operations than sell it to another United States company or investors, because they're going to want to change the algorithm. They're going to want all their protocol and stuff like that. And he does not want to do that. Also, not to mention, somebody pointed up a good point. All the United States based social media apps, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, before Elon Musk turned it and bought it into X, they all have had hacked. They all have been hacked. They all have had disruptions in their services. Not one time have TikTok been disrupted or been hacked. So it goes to show you that China has better technology than the United States. China is 10 years ahead in terms of technology-wise than the United States is. Just a really ridiculously and absurd, disgusting government that we live in. Other nations are laughing at us because they're concerned about banning an app, and look at all the shit that they got to worry about. They got to worry about crime, school shootings, mass murders, subways not being safe, inflation's out of control, home prices are out of control, grocery prices are out of control. Everything's out of fucking control in the United States, but they will not touch that. They will never ever focus on fixing true things to make the American public a better place for them. But they rather focus on banning an app. This is where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. The United States government is prioritizing banning an app than fixing real issues that are affecting millions of Americans on an everyday basis. While they're laughing to the bank and all the billions of dollars that they have in stock portfolios, where you guys are struggling paying your rent. That is an absurd amount every single month. Struggling paying your mortgage. When you go out on the street, you might get shot. Subways are filled with crime. Everywhere you look, prices are increasing. School systems are broken down. Infrastructure is a piece of shit. potholes in the roads that they said that they were going to fix but haven't touched. Where's our tax money going? Just really ridiculous and absurd. But you know, all hope may not be lost. We'll see. Maybe Trump will pass some type of executive order or work with Congress, or maybe he'll nullify the bill and keep the app here permanently, because again, the TikTok CEO will be in attendance at his inauguration, and he's been talking with the China government, China president. They talked about some things and they brought up TikTok, so we'll see. Trump is in favor of keeping the app here. He's opposed of the ban. We'll see what happens in the next few coming days once he is inaugurated and after his inauguration. What do you guys think about the Supreme Court upholding this ridiculous bullshit ass TikTok ban? Do you agree with my commentary or disagree? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys later. Everybody, please be safe out there. Peace.